Hello, everybody. Hello. So, good morning. God bless it, first of all. So, this class is for Kathleen, Kemuel, Anthony, or everybody else that wants to know about OBS, how to work in the church. This looks simple, but it's not simple. It's a little bit more hectic, a little bit more work on it. But I will show you the step of the way. This video could reach up to 1 hour, but you can do it in your time. That's why I'm doing it only in YouTube. Once you guys, all of you, already learn everything, I will erase this video. Okay, so nobody else could see it. So this is the OBS, Open Broadcast System Studio. This system will allow you to use this portal to do a Facebook Live, a YouTube Live, any portal like any portal that I use to live stream anyone. Doesn't matter. You can use this one to use as your format to do it even more better in the live streams. Okay. So let me show you right now. I have my. Let me change from scenes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you right now the open broadcast system. This is the one that we have right now as a sample. You see here OBS Studios. You can download it in your time. And once you download this system, it will be automatically, you can be in use. Everything that you do here, it auto save itself. You don't need to save it. It will automatically save to your computer or to your system. Once you open it again, only thing that you need is to do that is the key stream and other things that you need. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the scenes that you're gonna use. This is the resources that you're gonna use for resources. This is the audio mixer. Any audio that's going in and out is gonna be through here. Scene transitions. This one is to make the scene, once it's changed from here to here, a little bit more better. The best one for you so you can see it more better, or it will be different when the scene change. This button, you're gonna use it to start streaming for your primary streaming. This one is gonna record, but you can use it to record it to your secondary streaming. I'm sorry. So you have two types of streaming that you can use. This is a virtual camera that you can use it to your computer, and this is the studio mode. Once I push this, it's not gonna be studio mode. It's gonna be only one screen. That if you don't have nothing to change or nothing to do, you have only one scene. You can leave it like this, and you can put everything that you need, and you don't need to make no changes. You have to leave it like that, and you can do your streaming directly from this only screen. But if you're gonna make changes during the broadcast, you need to put it studio mode, because this is the side that they're gonna see. The people that see in your streaming, this is the one they're gonna see. This one, they're not gonna see this one. This one is to make changes, corrections, change videos, audio, anything that you want to make changes is through here. Once you change it, you're gonna change it like this. That's it. And it's gonna appear from this side to this side. I'm gonna show you right now, don't worry. So let's start with the scene. Let's put this scene as primary. You're gonna right click and rename it primary. You can add another scene. You can put it secondary. And you can add a third screen. You can put third. I'm sorry about my spelling, but you know what I mean. You know. So we got primary, secondary, and third. So once you do this, you had a different scene. This is the scene that you want, how you create it. So we're gonna put the first screen. You gotta, in this side, each scene has a different resources. Once I put here the camera, let me put the camera here. I'm using browser because I'm using my camera from my cell phone. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So once you put a screen and you add as a browser, it's gonna show your camera here. The one that you're already seeing in my side, the one you're seeing in the right side, you're gonna see my face here. You're gonna see your face here. Once you add what I'm gonna tell you what to do, you're gonna see that screen. So you're gonna have that one. You can have that prepared. You got the first thing prepared. is the image now, or the camera. Now you need to put audio. So you got two types of audio. Which one to get? So you got audio input, the one that goes in the broadcast system and there people's gonna watch. And that one is gonna go output. This one is you use as a monitor to use your headphones so you can hear the person directly, and everything that you're gonna see, you're gonna hear it also. This one is for you and this one is for them. Okay? So I'm gonna put input audio, and it's gonna say what device you're gonna choose. You can use or the computer microphone, or you can use the line. I'm using a pre-Seamos audio box. So I put this, and you will see that it is there. I got the image and I got the sound. So once I click on this, go in this, you're gonna see the audio here. Now you see in my voice that is seen in the mixer. You're gonna see the mixer talking. But if you don't have that already passed through here, you're not gonna see it. Once you pass it, it's gonna be there. It is gonna be there. But once you change scenes as secondary, I'm gonna change it. You're not gonna see the mixer there. So that's why you have different scenes. Each scene has a different thing. And if you have a mixer, have a different mixer. So once you change from scenes, you're not gonna see the mixer. Only that you're gonna see the mixer in the one that I just put, this one, and the first one. If I put the audio input in the secondary or in the third, each time that I change it, the sound is not gonna be interrupted. You're gonna see it normally being used into the end of the streaming. Even though you change it, you're gonna see the input camera audio in the secondary, in the third. Only if you add it to the sources, okay? Each scene, you have to add a source. And that source you have to put by, that is, must be, you must have an audio input and the camera. You can use the camera from your computer. This is the one. Video capture device. I'm not gonna put it because my computer camera doesn't work. So you can put this to see your camera, or you can use from the OBS I'm gonna show you right now, browser. So you can use it will look for a browser address that you're gonna put there, and it's gonna locate that address and use what you have in that address also. So okay, and now how can I add that camera that I just told you? Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in, you're gonna put OBS Ninja. It says here video, but it is OBS Ninja. Let me put it right now. Let's start from fresh. OBS Ninja, right? You see it right here. Use the first one. You're gonna put that. Well, it was not that one. Okay, that is a glitch. Okay, give me a moment. OBS Ninja. Now you have this one. You're gonna put it. I'm sorry about my internet. It's not that good, but it's gonna work. Don't worry. Okay, it's gonna show in this room all of this. What is this? Okay, if you want to create a group to do a live streaming, this is the one for you. Once you enter, it will give you the room name and the password, and you're gonna how you're gonna put it, everything. Enter the room on Control Center. You can enter it, and once you do that, you just enter the control room. You're gonna send the link to everybody that is gonna be live streaming to their email or WhatsApp. Once they push that, they push the password. You can go forward, and you're gonna see them in your live streaming also. This is to add multiple cameras at the same time in the OBS. You can use up to 20 if you want. Doesn't matter. But once you do that, it's very easy. But for the one for the church that we're gonna use right now is create usable invite. Why is a create reusable invite? Once you do this invite, you can use the same link over and over and over again. The same link Or if this person doesn't want to use the same link, doesn't want to add it to their store it as a link, so you can reuse any link each time. You can make a new one, doesn't matter. But once you enter here, you're gonna put only here video resolution. You're gonna put 1080. Create a link. That easy. I know there's a lot of thing here, but do not push nothing. Only for the church reason, you're gonna put create 1080 and create a link. Okay, what is this these two things? Different things. So the person with a cell phone, tablet, they can use the scanner and scan this, and it's gonna show in their cell phone to use their camera or to use their screen from the phone. They're gonna link into the screen. They gonna put, I cannot show you right now because it's only see in the cell phone. You're gonna link to their screen, right? You're gonna put for camera. Once you put camera, it's gonna show you which camera you're gonna use, the front camera or the back camera. Once you do that, you're gonna push the back camera because the back camera has more resolution than the front camera that I have right now. The one that you see me right now, that is a front camera. It doesn't have better resolution than the back one, so you're gonna use the back one. Once you do that, then you're gonna click on the OBS. You're not gonna use your audio. You're gonna put with no audio. You're gonna put before you go start. Okay, you're gonna put no audio. I'm sorry, I'm not showing no image because I don't. It has to be through the phone. If you want, you can link. You can click on this right now with your phone, and you're gonna see what's going on. Okay, so when you click it right now, you can't click it even though it's in a YouTube video. You can click on it. Once you click it, it's gonna show everything that's gonna say that I'm just saying right now. Start button. You're gonna see which camera you're gonna use. The audio, which one is gonna use. You're gonna put no audio. You're not gonna use the audio. In the camera, you're gonna use the back camera from your phone. Okay. And then when you do that, the person is gonna start pushing the button start, and then you, as the person, is right here in OBS that you're working on the camera. You're gonna push this one. Copy paste the pink one. Okay. Let's go back. Once you go back here, you're gonna put in the browser that this is the first camera, and you gonna take this off, erase everything, and you gonna paste what you already have, video.ninja view. Once you push that, control audio via OBS, this site, and okay. Once you put that okay, that image, the camera from that person is gonna show directly and fast here. If it doesn't show, do it again with the same link. Do not erase the one they already just opened. Do not erase until you have that set up, okay? That happens that it doesn't appear fast because something goes wrong. So once you do that, and the person in the camera, right, already allow the system to use the camera, allow the system to use the audio, and did everything correctly, and push start, it should be appearing in your OBS system, okay? Here. Once you put it here, it's going to be little like this box. Remember, all this black stuff is the screen from this side. If you leave something that is not arranged by this, they're gonna see exactly this screen and this side, but cut because you leave it like that. Okay, so that's why we always, by myself and Merced, we always reach to the service a little bit more earlier, just to prepare everything for you guys. Okay, so once you have the picture here, you kind of open it. There it goes. Once you do that, see this circle? This is the old one. So once you push this one, it's gonna return to the full page. This is the one they're gonna see. So if you think the pictures is more little than this one, you're gonna push it back. Push it back. I know that if you push one side, everything is gonna go open also. But if you wanna do it correctly, in your keyboard, you're gonna push Shift and touch this one, and it's only gonna do it in one side. If you don't push Shift is gonna close everything. So if you don't want to do that, just push shift and you can open it. This side, push shift, this side, or any other side that you want, okay? But please push the shift button first and leave it like that, and push your left click on your mouse, and you can do this, okay? Once you have everything set up, you can turn it to this side. To turn this scene that nobody's seeing this side, to turn this side, you just push this one, drag it to this side, okay? Let's say that you want to add letters like you see in the service, the letter that I have. Okay, let's add a text. Okay, let's push. I'm sorry, but I'm trying. I know what it is in English, in Spanish, but it's not in English. So I'm gonna put commercial, not commercial, but information, service information, right? Service info. Put click. Now you can put the text, but before you go there, you have to go here. It's 250 cent big, so it's way bigger. So you're gonna push 22, okay? You're gonna put however you want it, bold or whatever you want it, or you want it regular or everything that you want. Once you have that, okay. So you gonna write down. Let's say God bless for seeing this service. Okay. So I have that. I have that there. Okay. So let's say that you have a lot of things to put in. If you had this little, no worries. You can leave it like that. Or if you had a lot of information to put on, and you want to scroll, let's first do this first. So if you want to leave it in white, you can do it. Or if you want to have it in another color, you can do it right here. Select color from that text. You can push black. It's gonna show in black. So you see here, black. If you want to leave it like brown or green, whatever you want, you're gonna see it like that. Okay. So I'm gonna put it as white again. And once you have that, if you want to make it more greater, those letters, okay, I'm sorry. Once you have it the color that you preferred, this is the opacity of that color. If you push it down, you're gonna see you're not gonna use the full white. If you push a little bit up, you're gonna see a little bit white until the 100% of white is gonna be on it. Okay, so this also is gonna be called gradient, the one for gradient. How this one works. So you can add two colors to that test. I'm pushing, let's say, blue. And you're just gonna see blue half of it and white half of it. So you can put directions. Look at that. You see white in the bottom, blue in the top, or you can do it half and half. Whatever you want, doesn't matter, okay? The one is good for you, is okay. So this one is for the opaque of the color of the blue. If you want to go all the way up or a little bit, doesn't matter. It's up to you, okay? And the background, that's here. It says black, but if you add, you're gonna see that black stuff in that back. But for information from the church, you don't need this, unless the picture is wrong. But you don't need this, okay? So let's push this back, and let's start to see. Okay, okay. So I have that here. So let's open it and put it here. Once you have that there, you're gonna push on service info. You're gonna right click on it. Properties. No, I'm sorry, not that one. You're gonna right click on it. Filters. That's the one. Okay, this is the one that I have in church. I know it's not gonna see very correctly. You're gonna push on the plus button. Let me see if I can push this. No. You're gonna push on the plus button, and you're gonna push the one that we have already. You're gonna push for. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. Okay, I'm now lost. Don't worry, I'm gonna look for that one. Scroll, scroll. Gonna push scroll. Leave it like that, and you're gonna see the speed. You can push it for speed. You're gonna go that way and this way. You can put it a little bit more softer, lower, and if you wanted to go vertical, it's up to you. But the one that I'm using in the service is to put it correctly and not use this one. Just put it in 0, okay? Push it in 0, and it will stop doing vertical, and we'll go this one. If you don't want to use this one, you just put it in 0 also, okay? Once you put it in 0, you'll see it will go more slower and slower and slower until it will don't use nothing, okay? So that is this the one that we use in the service, this one. Okay, so once you do that, you're gonna push closed. It's gonna be there. So once you do that and you put that on the system, this one will go on and go on. You see, God bless you. There's no space within service and God, right? So we had to go to service and put here points or commas, whatever you want, or slash, 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 whatever you want. Once you put that, it's going to separate from God and service. You're going to start from God. And then when this is almost done, you're going to see the same thing. It's going to be, everything is going to be separated once you do that. Okay? So we got the letters, we got the camera, and we got the browser. We got the audio input that you already know. You put the audio input that you're using for, okay? So let's say that I want to use a monitor. I want to use my headphones to hear the service while I broadcast. So you're going to put output capture. Okay, let's say monitors. That's what we call musicians where we need sound to our ears. So you kind of look for, which one did I pick here? Give me a moment. Okay, I picked that wrong one. Give me a moment. I'm sorry for this one, people. Output, that is the one. Monitors. You're going to look for the output service. If you're going to use your headphones from your computer, choose speakers from your computer and put out the headphones, and that's okay. If you're using a USB, look for the USB headphone that you have, and you're going to hear everything from there. Okay. Once you do that, you push OK. In order to hear it, if I'm using this microphone or everything we're going to use during the service, you're going to click here. Advanced audio. So I'm using audio input, and I'm going to use, see here, monitor off. You're going to click on it. You're going to put monitor and output. Or you can put monitor only, but let's put both of them, okay? Once you push on this, you're going to hear everything that I'm saying right now. Once you do that, everything that you're broadcasting is going to hear. If you have another one with sound, just locate it and put monitor and output, okay? It's very easy. Once you put that, you're going to hear everything. It says you're going to see the monitor side. Everything you're gonna hear is going to hear everything from there, okay? You see here browser, because I was going to put something that it went wrong. If you're not using this one and it's still there, you're going to push here. Hide. And that's it. If you're not using that link no more, just hide it so you don't get confused, okay? Okay. So you have your monitor for your hearing, service info. You have your sound input. Remember, once you put everything there and you drag it, it's going to appear here, okay? This is the monitor one. The one that I'm hearing, this is the one. If I want to fix the volume, you can do it here. A little bit less. You can leave it like that if you want. If you want to raise the volume from this side, always locate the volume from your device or computer. You can push it up. Or how can you push it even more? This way. Audio input, this is the sound. You can put it for 5,500. And once you put that, it's gonna be very high. You see here, it's reaching out red. You don't want to be red. You want to most reach the yellow part, the orange part, but not red. That means that it's too high. Nobody's going to hear you. So let's put that back. 100%. Okay, now you hear this. It's barely reaching orange. And you got more green and no red. You don't want no red to be there because the broadcast is going to hear very bad, okay? Okay, you see in here that the letters is cutting off from the screen, the one that I have here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push shift and drag it. Shift and drag it. Remember, whatever you do here is not going to appear until you drag it, okay? I'm going to drag it now. There it goes. You have the full information right now in the top, in the bottom. Remember the camera, how this goes. If you put the camera first, if you put, let me see. Okay, whatever you put first is not going to see here, okay? If I put the camera first in top and you push this in this side, that camera by itself is gonna be in top of this letters and you're not gonna see it. How can you do it better? You're gonna put the one that you want them to see, the letters, in top of the camera. You're gonna put it there. Once you put in top of the camera, doesn't matter where it goes, the letter is always gonna see in this side. Right now, I don't have the camera right now. I don't have it. So if I push it there, the camera, it is gonna see. The thing is, let me try to do it because it had a bad link. Give me a moment. This is the one that I'm broadcasting right now for you guys. Let me see if I could make it better on my side. Give me a moment. This is the link from my camera. This is the one, okay? Let me get out from this link. So let me show you again what's going on here. Let me erase this. Let me put my camera. Look how easy it goes. Look. You put it, and there it goes. That fast. So let's say that I want to put the camera big completely. I put it completely big, okay? Remember, like I said, shift and down. There it goes. Shift. You're going to put it correctly, and there it goes. Everything that you see in here is not going to affect here. Remember, when you drag it, it's gonna do the same thing. When you drag it, it will change. That easy. Okay? So, what I'm just about to say to you is the letters. If you put the camera in top, you're not gonna see the letters. See that? It's still here, but when you drag it, they're not gonna see the letters. It's in top. So in order you to them